This whole thing started happening on March 27th on Sunday afternoon. I'm in Enugu here for a project while my wife is in Lagos. On Sunday afternoon around 1 p.m., she started me up that she's back from church. She's cooking. Around 1:30 p.m., she now told me on the chat that she noticed a water drop on her laps. She was my elder sister when this thing was happening. So both of them left for the hospital. The hospital is not far from the house where they are living. So around 2 p.m., she now chatted me up. They have endorsed me to speed up the labor. So I prayed for her on WhatsApp, said, just know that I'm with you 100%, 200%. Whatever happens, whatever be the case, I have my 100% support. She wrote the chat, she doesn't reply me. I said, okay, maybe they're attending to her, that's why she's not replying. And now call my other sister, say, how far? Are you with my wife there? Because she's not replying my chat. She now said, okay, yeah, she's working in the premises. They asked her to be walking around the premises 30 minutes. I still have to call her phone directly so that I can talk to her small while she was walking. Let me just joke with her how she's walking around. She did not pick. And then call my sister back. I said, how far? What's happening? What's the update? What's going on? She now said they have read her to the operation room. That she's in the room now. While my sister was hearing like a cry voice on the background. So like my body just changed. They're like, my sister, is she the one crying? She did not answer me. You get? So I feel like she was under pressure. She just called the call, said, I'll get back to you. So my body system just changed entirely. I left site, start coming home here. And like everybody's in my cousin's house. He lives here. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., no news. I call my sister again. She's no longer picking. I became so worried. The 7, 8, no news. I keep on calling her. Over in fact, more than 100 missed calls on her phone. But I later found out that she was inside the ballroom with them. 9, 10, 11, I came outside. I started crying on my own. 25 minutes past 12. My sister called 9 enter. She was like, leave. When the call enter, I just picked the call. I was shouting, auntie, what's happening? What's happening? The only thing I had for her is, please, they want to carry her to CS on her. They say it's 400,000. I was like, please go. I also said, please go ahead. Let her be fine first. Forget any amount they want to call. I don't want to negotiate. Let her be fine first. This is something they should have done since afternoon, since 2 o'clock till 1 a.m. midnight. So around that 2 o'clock, my sister called 9 came in. She now said, Chibuike, someone want to speak to you. I said, who's that? She said, doctor. A lady doctor spoke to me. She said, please, we're having a complication kind of issues. Want to carry out CS on your wife. Now she want to get approval from me, not the one I asked my sister before. She's the one talking to me now. And I said, please, I said, go ahead. But on that period, later I had CS, and I called her elder boy in Dubai. Involve him about what's happening. Call the mom, call the uncle. She was living with him on letter before, and her wife. Call the younger brothers. I involved everybody, both on the WhatsApp group. So her mother was even calming me down while I was crying. Even the uncle now was like, why am I crying? I don't understand how close I'm with her. After like 30 minutes, I call my sister to know whether they are done. She did not pick. A few minutes, she called me back. Now say, they need blood. This is happening around to 3. Past 2 years about, sorry. So they need blood, 2 pints of blood. Like, why should hospital be asking for blood like this? Like, they don't have blood in the hospital. They didn't have ambulance. They don't have any vehicle in the hospital like a mobility to get blood. It's me in Enugu looking for blood. Ubanan took my sister to the Isolo General Hospital to get blood. After that one, they said that yes, they asked my sister, yes, they have fixed the blood on her. And now she now called me back as Auntie Hafa now. She now say she don't understand. They said the blood is not entering though. The blood is not entering her body. Man, my mind fly. So what's going on now? My cry, in fact, I intensify my crying. She called the call. A minute she called back. When she called back, she now said, there's an issue. I said, what is again? Say they want to cut off her womb. I said, Jesus Christ, womb how? For 10 months old marriage, first issue, you want to cut off her womb. I said, okay, let me put her family on conference on this. So I was still on the elder brother's call to inform him. My sister call and comes in back. I tell the elder brother, hold on, let me answer her first. She now say, I should forget the womb. They say they should forget the womb. We should get more blood first. When I now call my sister, they say yes, they have fixed the blood on her. Second one again. I also found that someone snapped her, my wife, when she was in pains. She asked me, where is the doctor now? where is doctor now operating on me? Because the doctor, there's no doctor. They are waiting for the doctor to come from God knows where. Hours, doctor did not show face. Did not have any doctor on the hospital. So my wife has passed through a lot of pains. Eventually, when the doctor finished operating on her, the doctor now left. They later found out she's breathing. They start calling the doctor back. There's an error. She's breathing no. She should come back. Oh. Then she was already weak. She has not even opened her eyes for first operation he did on her. The doctor now came back and started opening her for second time entirely. They moved everything in her want me to check where the breathing is coming from. After this operation, God knows the only thing they did for second time. Keep on call my sister just crying outside. She don't understand what they are doing inside. They asked her to go out because she was there when she was doing the pushing. But when all this issue started off, all this complications, they asked her to go out. I was actually planning to go back to Lagos, but that was coming week Tuesday. I told her I want to be there when she will give birth. That after that Sunday night, 5 a.m., I called my sister. She said she's on oxygen now. She said better. I said, can I talk to her? They said no, they want to bring her into the ward before I can talk to her. She's in the operation room. I said okay. Everybody was sleeping, I saw a peace flight going by 11:40 a.m. to Lagos. But before this thing happened, I have sent to her younger brother to go and be there with them and be giving me update what's happening before I go to Lagos. So when I got to Lagos, I lost down to the hospital straight to see for myself. My wife don't look. She was like normal where she used to be, but I also she was lying straight. Her face was swallowing up small. She was looking straight. Her eye closed. I called all the names I used to call her, all the sweet names. She did not shake. The everybody, they all sitting down doing their normal user thing that if nothing happened. I asked my sister, please, who is the medical doctor in charge? I want to speak to her, him or her. He now showed me one lady, this is Dr. Ijoma. I met Dr. Ijoma. I said, what's happening? Why my wife lying down like this? What's going on? She says she cannot satisfy her clinical dead or alive, but she's watching. The oxygen was not standing there. The oxygen did not put in her nose, just lying down. The oxygen is just there. I was still believing that she's alive. Maybe they know more than me. I think maybe she's on coma, out of 18, after all the trauma and everything. But when I noticed her hand became stiff, strong, I threw all it up, it's fall. I start crying. I said, this is not happening because it's a movie to me, like a movie. So when I became so sad, I was crying. I said, I need to make a report. I need to make a report in the police station. What's happening here? I left the hospital to Agor police station. But later on, after all said and done, the inspector, somebody followed me to the hospital. On getting there, he asked them who is in charge. The black lady came out and said she's the manager of the hospital. He should address her. He now show him his ID card, his Inspector Jumbo, that I make an official complaint about what happened here. All of them framed up. This guy is very ungrateful. He's mad. He hasn't even make a deposit. He hasn't even paid for anything yet. He has the right to go and make a report in the station. You are putting your wife on credit. You just got to Lagos and you haven't even paid the payment. You are there bringing police here. They're all shouting. I was calming myself down. Then I told him, see, they said, Inspector, you know what? We are going to call our lawyer to come and meet you in the police station. That this issue is not something they will talk to him personally. They're going to be his lawyer. Inspector said, okay, no issue. Fine. Let the lawyer come and meet him in the police station. I went out to the inspector. I gave him transport to go back. And I came back to go and my elder sister to show me what my son, because I've not seen my son this way because I've not gone myself. When I go to here, I now find that the son is doing like something like something is shocking him. Like he's not getting himself. Seizure, yeah. Okay. I asked my sister what's happening. She's not aware of the whole thing too. So the hospital did not tell us anything about it. The son did not cry. They just keep quiet. Everything. They just dress him and put in oxygen inside the ward there. About like 10 minutes, a man dressed in a lawyer just came in and then called me out. Before he came, I asked him to wait. I want to see the manager because of the bill they're calling for me. I saw the bill. I said, this bill is outrageous. How will I pay this? They say it's non-negotiable. It's normal thing. Said that my son died. They resurrected him. They resuscitated him. And my wife used oxygen and that, so they accumulate all the whole bill. So I will pay the bill. I said, no, you can't force me to pay the bill. I have to offer what I can pay. You can't force me to pay this bill. Next thing, one man, that old man, now put mouth, say, Oga, why are you stubborn? That someone self died somewhere and they pay 3.7 million. Yeah, like, this elderly man, is he helping me or is he against me? I didn't know he's the father of the owner of the hospital then. I thought he's just like a patient that come for the hospital. Like, I said, no issue. I came out. I meet them, say, give me account number. Let me transfer what I have first. I transfer 100,000 through my corporate account. 100,000 to the account. This time, this is about 10 p.m., 11 p.m. midnight now of Monday night. You get. The father of the owner now said he don't want the cops to stay here. As you look for ambulance to take these cops away from here. My friend now advised me that going to that place, environment is 60,000 a day is 3K. Now, number of days she want to stay there going to be excess for me. The best thing to move her down to east instead. So around 5 a.m. in the morning, we'll get back to the hostel. They have already sent money for ambulance. The ambulance I will pay 150,000 naira. I have to send 75,000 to the ambulance that night. So now he now came in the morning to carry the body because then the body has swollen up Tuesday morning. They said nowhere can never. The father said nowhere. I must complete all the whole bill before the body will be removed. The matron now so okay, I come, but I must not leave the hospital. Nobody will leave. I can move the body, but me cannot leave. So I'm not going anywhere. My son is still inside the hospital here. Nobody's going out. So now that morning when the ambulance left, I now sent another 150,000 naira to the account again, to them again. They still argue. I said this time around, I don't have one naira again. This son is dying. I must take him away. How do why they want it? If you want to kill me here. When they say I'm very, they say they cannot give me any paper for to show that this boy was born in the hospital. I said no way, we cannot go out without having a paper. So I will not play like if we smell we still a baby somewhere else. This is my son. You need to give us a written paper. Then I said on one condition that I must sign undertaking for them, that I will close every case about them, that I will stop if it's any police coming to investigate them. That's the only way they can allow me go out with the son. I have to use my wisdom. So okay, fine. This is someone's life is at stake here. Out of this, I will sign it. Let the son be alive first. And now, after signing it, they give us paper. About to leave. I said, okay, fine. No, what happened? You guys give me the sojourn number. So I'll call him on phone later. Speak to him to explain to me what happened to my wife. So that I can explain to her family. See what killed their daughter. They say it's not done anywhere. They don't have to explain to me. They have to give me the number. I say, give me the number. And he okay. Can he come back to me? Say no. I lost down to one star around the Sere Expressway to go and do preliminary test for my son to know if it's okay. Got in there, he said I should pay 7.5 for consultation fee. I paid. They now check. They said no, I should pay 500,000 deposit before they can start putting on him that he's no okay at all. They now find a lot of things in him. He's no okay. I said 500,000. I don't have this kind of money now. I said sorry. I said okay. I now beg the no, doctor. Can you please help me? Give me a referral letter to refer me to root. That when they go through the paper, they know what you found out. And then say okay, no issue. And then give me some draft note. We move down to root. Go to the children emergency. He said no bed. You can have bed there for a day old baby. I have to start begging, running around, beg them. After they now find out, okay, fine, they find a way to admit us. I stayed like 3 days in the hospital the route. The same clothes I was wearing, nowhere to bed, I did not leave the place, I was nowhere to sleep. It's an intensive care unit. They're not allowed to enter. I was still inside gutter there, every now and then for months and nights. The family of my late wife, they are calling me I should come to the village. I should have to call report to official that their daughter is dead, which is normal, something to do. Thank God for everything. The family, all why things are happening, the elder boy is very supportive, and the mother and everybody along because I carry them along. Whatever I'm doing, they are away. I did the burial plan in 3 days. I spent over 800,000 on that burial planning.
But how is your son now? From
For information, he's getting better. But the test, in fact, they have done a lot of tests, scan, a lot of brain tests, scan. It was much. He had been 2 weeks now. The intensive care unit. I have more than 15 doctors treating on him. Fine, they said he did not cry, so he having season. Two, he has blood infection. He drank a lot of dirty water, whatever it's called, during the childbirth. In do blood transfusion, they remove the blood, do another one. You get, and being that their mother is his mother is not alive again, so getting a boy that want to match him, my boy cannot match him. So getting a boy that want to match him is O positive. So it wasn't easy. Every time no blood. God so kind, he's no longer in oxygen. It's out of they have removed him from ICU to inside ward now. I still have to root through their page and get to know who is owner of the hospital, Chibuike Nwachukwu. So I got his number. I chatted him up. He now said, thank God he chatted me up. I saw the story online. After explaining to him, the only thing the guy answered me is that my brother what about medical field? Things like this happens. Take heart. He now started sending me a laugh emojis. He's on the WhatsApp, sending me happiness emojis, sending me laugh emojis like what? Insensitive, I've been insensitive on such a matter. My wife is dead. 30 months. Yeah, sending me laugh emojis. I was heartbroken before government get to hear about it to go and investigate. When they investigate, we found out they don't even have license. But that one left for government to handle. I told them, okay, what I was going to do is this. Not just that hospital, they need to go to other hospitals to investigate. Because a lot of people die this way. Nobody, nobody talks. People die every day like this, but nobody is wholly responsible for this, or no one speaks up. You get? I feel like government should not just shut down the hospital. Someone has to be wholly responsible. The metro is an elderly metro. You need to confirm, is it operating on license? So who are authorized for her to be induced? I'm in for work. Yes, I'm in Enugu. My wife, younger brother, is with me here. He's learning work under me. His name is Ichuku. You know where he stays. You get? So when they twist this talk to shoot themselves, say, God has now approved CS. That's why my wife died, than that I was living with a woman in Enugu. I sent my wife to go to Lagos, so I will hide here. You know, they change stories just to see them. That people now change, face the topic, now focus on another talk entirely. Right now, my fight is not necessarily about what killed my wife. Not of my fight now too is act of negligence that killed her. Not necessarily about that is poison, whatever that killed her. It's act of negligence of the hospital. Because if not negligence, there must be a referral. They must act faster. No, it's human life. Okay, after they operate the first operation and they left, if the doctor is a resident doctor there, or parent there, he will notice something's happening. Not they will start calling him on phone again when he has gone to the house, start calling him to come over. So that's it. I'm not condemning doctors because the family don't want that. They want her, the daughter to be buried because the mom fainted. Remember her in the mortuary, she's not getting herself. So they advised me to bury her first.